Adam and Eve is a story about you. The ancients knew the universe as a mental construct. The scripture speaks in code about your mind consciousness. Genesis is not history, but the story of your incarnation, your fall from unity to duality. As a child, you entered the world pure, whole. Your heart, mind, and actions were in harmony. You expressed yourself freely without fear or shame, without suppressing yourself to please society and fit in. In this state of innocence, you lived in unity with nature and the world. This was Eden, the beginning of creation, your incarnation. It's the beginning of your incarnation. In early childhood, there was no ego. You did not see your parents as separate, but as an extension of yourself. Identity had not yet formed. The ego, which is false, comes later, built by memory, trauma, and conditioning. But the child is whole, acting from only what feels true in the heart. That is Eden. As you grew, the serpent appeared. The snake is a symbol of transformation because it sheds its skin. It offered the fruit. To eat is to break down and transform. Eating is symbolic of breaking down and transforming. And this is what happened to your consciousness. The right hemisphere of the brain, holistic, it sees things as a whole, dominated in childhood. But with age, the left hemisphere of the brain rose in influence. It separates, analyzes, and builds identity. This shift corresponds to Eve's encounter with the serpent, the right hemisphere of the brain, the feminine. This is the beginning of the transformation. Eve represents the right hemisphere. The serpent represents the transformation. Eating the fruit symbolizes the breaking down of unity into duality. The right brain, unity, left brain breaks it down. Adam and Eve realize they are naked once they eat the forbidden fruit. Nakedness is psychological exposure, the first time you become aware of yourself as you grow older. As you grew older, you too became self-conscious. You formed an ego, aware of conditioning. You hid aspects of yourself to fit in. Fear, shame, masks replaced the purity of your Eden state of consciousness, your true self. This is not a fall, not of Adam and Eve long time ago, but of every human that lives on the earth. The innocent unity of childhood, our pure self, gives way to the divided self-awareness of adulthood. You no longer see your parents as a part of yourself. You separate from the world. You gain an ego. You suppress aspects of yourself to fit in. You have negative thoughts. You have limiting belief systems. This is all the left hemisphere of the brain. Genesis is your story. The path now is to return back to the Garden of Eden to become whole and unified. The story of Genesis and Adam and Eve is about you.